Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Patches Metal. Now first of all I need to make clear before I officially start the video that I'm using a different microphone right now. So if there are any audio problems anywhere along the way, it's probably because I'm using that guy right now instead of the microphone in the camera, because that's completely tripping balls. You see, this is with the camera microphone and this is with the normal microphone, so I'm gonna stick with this one. Now the only problem with this microphone is that he records very quietly, so I have to crank the volume up on everything, and that usually tends to fuck up the audio a little bit, but we're just gonna notice, and let's start the video. First band, 10 Plagues. Now before anyone is gonna have a seizure, it's deathcore, or melodic, vegetarian, progressive, alternative, grind, deathcore. Whichever you're gonna call it, it's not really my kind of thing, and it's not really the kind of thing of a lot of my viewers, probably. But the thing that I find really interesting about this band is that the members of it are really young. The youngest member is 15 years old. And, you know, it goes a little bit up, but not a lot. And it's just, well, even though it may not be our kind of genre, they are metalheads. And they are, at that age, already starting to form a band and to send a message out to the world. And I respect that a lot. Well, first I'm just gonna let you hear the song, and then I'm gonna talk a bit more about it. Now, like I already said, it may not really be our kind of thing, but I definitely think they deserve the exposure and the promotion, because if they are 15 years old and already are able to release something like this, then I'm pretty sure that within like five years or so they could really be something major. Now, about the song itself, it's really powerful, and I like that. I like that about deathcore. I mean, I'm absolutely not a deathcore fan, but at least I can, up to a very high degree, appreciate the music itself. And actually, I might play it once in a while. The only thing that does annoy me is the overusage of the synths. Like deathcore, yeah, fine, awesome, especially if it's just raw guitars, low vocals, then I really do like it. But if it's so very synthy, nah, that's just that completely kicks me off of it. And after looking at some of their live photos and photo shoots, I figured they have 5 members, and I'm pretty sure 2 of those are guitarists, so I actually think the synths are not used live and it's only on the recordings. So that would mean that live I would completely enjoy it, and I would actually, I'm looking forward to seeing them sometime here, which probably will take a while, but whatever. But yeah, with the keyboard synthesizer, heavy editing stuff, not really my kind of thing, and well, if it would have been up to me, they should have completely left it out. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description to their Facebook. Go like them, go check them out. I believe they have some new merch, so you can also buy some stuff if you really enjoy the music. They have an upcoming demo, I think, which of course by that time you can also buy, so just check them out. Anyway, on to the next band of today, which was a complete luck shot. And it was probably the best luck shot I've made in a very long time. It was like Saratan level of luck shot. I was scrolling through Facebook, I'm not even sure where exactly I was, and I saw this guy, and my mouse hovered over it, and up popped that little window thingy, and it said, I believe it was bass player and vocalist at Vindicator. And I was like, oh, awesome. Vindicator. So I kind of figured like, oh, awesome, let's send him a message and ask him if it's okay if I put Vindicator in one of my Patches videos. So I was like, yo man, well, I got a few questions, but first of all, are you the guy from Vindicator? You know, the band with the album Antique Witcheries. To which I got a very sassy reply of no, 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 no. Hence the tagline Vindicator UK. And then I was like, yeah, I could have, seen that one coming. But I didn't. Anyway, I'm still happy I contacted him, because then I got kind of talking. Like I said, well, okay, whatever. Anyway, the question still stands. Could you show me something of your band, and just, I'll check it out. And I explained who I was, what I do on YouTube. So he sent me a link to their Facebook, and I downloaded a few songs. And already when I saw the title of the song, I was expecting something good. I'm not gonna say anything more about it, I'm just gonna let you listen to it. This is Vindicator's Undead in Leather. Now in my Patches Rants posers video, I talk about what metal was intended for and how that's changed over the years. However, this band is just a perfect example of what metal was initially intended for. This to me is just the, I'm sorry I'm using this term, but the truest form of metal you can find. It's just denim and leather as fuck. And if, someone would tell me that this album is from 1987 or 1988 or something like that, I would completely believe it. Because it has this old school sound and vibe, but not in the wrong way, not in the overdone way. There are many bands that try to copy the old school sound and claim everywhere they go that they are old school death metal or old school thrash metal or old school heavy metal or whatever. But this is one of those bands that just sounds the part and looks the part without having to constantly claim it. It's, well, like I said, it's completely what metal was initially intended for, and I love how these guys are just playing completely dead and nothing else. So I'm gonna put a link in the description again to their Facebook page, give them a like, check up on them, maybe buy some of their stuff. I didn't really find anywhere to do that, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in there. If anyone is wondering, by the way, why I don't really have any physical copies to show of any of the bands lately, it's because right now I'm really low on budget, while at the same time finding a ton of new bands that I want to use in the videos. So I'm just using the downloaded content and stuff like that to keep the videos going. But yeah, I'm probably gonna buy a lot of the CDs, which I've talked about in the future when I do have some money again. But right now, given I'm really low on that, it's just gonna be like this. So now that we've had deathcore and death thrash, mostly thrash metal, let's move on to the last CD I'm gonna talk about, ICED's Horror Show. Now, a thing that I really love about metal, or well, it happens in more music genres, but I see it a lot of times in metal, is when a band completely dedicates an album to a story or to a very specific subject. And this album is completely dedicated to every majorly well-known horror figure. So, for instance, one of the songs is about Jack the Ripper, but another one is about a werewolf. Another one is about Damien, the son of Satan. There's one about Jekyll and Hyde. There's one about Dracula. There's one about Pharaoh. Basically, just every well-known horror persona. And Iced Earth does this a lot, where they pick a certain subject or a certain story and create an entire album around this subject or story. And well, in this one it comes forward very clearly what the intentions were, and throughout the entire album they managed to get the atmosphere that goes along with the person they are talking about. So when it's about a werewolf, it's gloomy, but it's also quite heroic and appealing. When it's about Damien, the son of Satan, it's not very appealing, it's not very heroic, it's just scary as fuck. And so on, and so on. And well, if you haven't yet heard the album, or only heard about it, but never heard the actual tracks on the album, I really recommend you at least look it up, listen to it. Best thing, of course, would be to buy it. The album art is also amazing. The album art on the front is already amazing, but it all features back in the album, in the booklet as well. And it's just, well, it's a really cool thing to add to your collection. Now, again, because of copyright, I'm not gonna let you listen to it. I'm only gonna tell you about it and give you a link. But if you're gonna look it up later on, I highly recommend you listen to either Wolf or Dracula. And for both tracks, or actually for all the tracks on the album, goes the same thing. Give it some time. Don't listen to the first 10 seconds or only the first minute, because the songs are meant to give an entire impression as a whole, not only the intro or only the outro, because what ICED does with a lot of songs is that they make this kind of build-up flow kind of thing, that the start alone would be very boring, the middle alone would be very standard, the ending alone would be very dull, but everything combined just makes this sort of epic, perfect combination of everything combined. Yeah, just look it up. Alright, I'm gonna start wrapping this video up, but not before I say a few things. First of all, in the future I'm gonna be making a little less of these Patches Metal episodes and a bit more of the Patches Rants episode, because first of all, I myself enjoy making the Patches Rants videos more than the Patches Metal episodes. Second of all, I see that a lot of viewers enjoy the Rants videos more than the Patches Metal videos. But I initially started these videos to promote bands, and I'm still gonna be doing that, so don't worry, there's still gonna be episodes of this, and I'm going to try to film a lot more in the future than I'm doing right now, because right now I'm releasing about, well, 2 videos a week, and that should go up to, well, I hope to do like 5 videos a week, something like that. Important thing, let me know in the comments below what you think. How many should I do? Now, the second thing is rant suggestions. I need to get a few more ideas to make a rant about. So please, just wherever you do it, on Facebook, in my YouTube inbox, down in the comments. I just need a few suggestions for what I should do. So please let me know some subjects, and if I like it, I'll make a video about it. Now, anyway, I'm gonna be leaving it at this, so like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more. If you have any questions or suggestions for the video, leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you all next time. No spite will come upon corruption.